All right, hey everybody, back with another news feed for you. Don't forget, this time we are, from now on, we're doing it a little different format. We're only doing 2 articles per video, make things quicker for you. And this one here, top speed, we have journalists giving some love to the Frontier, and I like it. So it says right here, I just highlighted some spots. We're not staying on this long. The point of these now are to move quick. Sometimes it feels like Japanese brands really do move slowly, taking time to make big decisions and changes in today's fast-paced world. This offers some peace of mind to some people as their brand new vehicle won't become obsolete in a year or two, but rather stick around long enough to leave its mark in a segment, making some loyal fans or haters for that matter, and maybe eventually becoming stuff of legend, be it for reliability, capability, or even the great looks. Okay, it's a pretty interesting statement when you think about that. Read that back to yourself and listen to the power of that statement. I like it. Now, let's talk about the 2025 Frontier. Being stuck on a generation for years on end does not mean a vehicle cannot receive a few upgrades and changes year by year. The 25 Frontier proves that with the concept and is arguably in its best model year yet. We'd all agree with that, I believe. The front has a new, bolder, more aggressive design, while the inside gets a bigger display, taking center stage, plus some of the other little improvements they've done. You get the long bed version for the Pro 4X, new wheels for it. They've done, you got the new look to it. I believe you get the telescoping steering wheel now and stuff like that too. So they've done a great job with the truck. Available in a bunch of different trims. We've been through all that. I'm just talking about what this article is doing. The engine for all trims in the 2025 is sure to please many a prospective buyer. A powerful, naturally aspirated V6 engine is renowned for its high reliability. Let that sink in, some of you guys that actually comment on some of this stuff. Okay, it is a amazing, naturally aspirated 3.8 V6 motor that is going to go down in the history books. Okay, it is fantastic. It is a great, incredible motor. As far as the quality and reliability go, owners' reviews gathered by J.D. Power give the Frontier very high rating of 84 out of 100. Okay, it's a great truck. 3.8 liter V6. You got a 9-speed trans. You got 310 horsepower. Let that sink in right there. 310 horsepower. Think about that. Is there any other midsize that has 310 horsepower other than a Raptor? There's one, just one. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so this thing's a beast. It's got some power. Okay, it's a great vehicle. Can tow 7,160 pounds. Let that sink in too. Payload, 1,610 pounds. Okay, this vehicle's doing very well. Its towing capability is better than some of its toughest competitors, and it's good for a fairly large travel trailer, further cementing the point that this is an underrated midsize truck, is actually extremely competent and versatile. So we see here, you're getting all this stuff automatically for free too, which is nice. Several driver assistance safety features are standard across all trims. All trims get this. Lane departure warning, blind spot warning. Every single trim. Love that. Rear cross traffic alert, rear parking sensors, which is great. Now, parking sensors are not necessarily so that you don't bump into the pole in the shopping mall. Okay, rear parking sensors save lives. For kids and people that walk behind your car when you're trying to back out of a spot, rear parking sensors are very, very important. You get high beam assist, intelligent cruise control. You're getting all these features. These are very big deals, and they're giving it to us for free on every single package. Some will say not free. Okay, not free. It's part of the deal, but you're getting it. Okay, on all packages, all trims. That's a fantastic thing. Some other important active safety features, such as active brake limited slip, are also standard across all trims. This is great. This is computer controlled, algorithmically controlled, basically torque transferring brake limited slip is what this is. What that means is that when you're slipping and one wheel is spinning, it will use the ABS system to apply pressure to that brake, which in turn makes that tire have to work harder to overpower the brake there, meaning that the other wheel that's on that axle now gets enough power to work harder to get the traction transferred over to it. Simple system, works good, and you get that automatically. Okay, so beautiful thing. Automotive technology has been advancing at a fast pace. One could argue, however, that sometimes a few things might have gone too far. Some buyers tend to stick with a more traditional approach without having to give up on performance, versatility, and safety. A lot of people still like having a proper gear knob to use for the transmission. Again, a very powerful statement. I like where he's going with this article. Okay, good size naturally aspirated engine. We love that. The 3.8 liter naturally aspirated engine by the Frontier, by the way, places it alongside the 2.7 liter turbo in the Chevy Colorado as the most powerful mid-size pickup truck motors that there are, with not when you take out the Raptor Ranger. Okay, when you get the Raptor Ranger out of there, this is it. Okay, but both the Colorado that we have, which is a 4-cylinder turbo, high, it's a 2.7, it's a beast of a motor, but it has 310 horsepower. So does this naturally aspirated V6 that's in here. Very great motor. In 2024, they sold 68,000 Frontiers. That's up 17.2% compared to last year. These numbers still don't seem to do it justice. The Frontier is truly an underrated and overlooked, and it deserves your attention if you are in the market for a midsize pickup truck. With what Nissan is bringing to the table in 2025, it's reasonable to expect that this will be performing even better in sales in 2025. Maybe now might be the right time to pull the trigger and take one home with you. Love the article. Well done. It is nice to see somebody give love to this truck that deserves it, rather than people go, it's old, it's archaic, it hasn't been updated enough, it needs this tech. The beauty of the Frontier is it doesn't have the tech, and it's old, proven, and reliable. A lot of people like old, proven, and reliable, and the Frontier has it in spades. Next one, speaking of reliable, last article we're doing in this one, the reliable used mid-size SUVs that cost less than a new compact car. Pretty interesting. It says right here, are there any midsize SUVs that you consider affordable? If your budget only allows you to spend $25,000 on a vehicle, you won't find a new midsize SUV. You could purchase one best used mid-size SUV for that price. Even a compact car costs at least $25,000 by standards today. So what are these midsize SUVs that they are saying that are good buys between that are less than that? So price range for a Hyundai Santa Fe, number 10 on the list, $20,000 to $30,000, but you can get a 2021 Santa Fe rating 77 out of 100. And they give you some pros and cons if you want to read into this. We're not going to stay on this long. I'm already going too far into this. And number 9, 2020 Durango. Durango, remember, has the V8. You get it with the V8 in there, or you can also get it with the 3.6, but fantastic motor in this thing, fantastic vehicle, and a pretty decent price when you get close to the $20,000 price. Moving down here, you got the Hyundai Palisade. I know nothing about that vehicle, not my wheelhouse, but apparently 79 out of 100 rating and $24,000 kind of price range. Kia Telluride, another one I know nothing about, 81 out of 100, so that's pretty good. And then you have the Toyota Highlander. I know these things pretty well, and this is a fantastic vehicle for a great price. And of everything we've seen on the list so far, if I had 24 grand to spend, this would be the route I would probably be going based on what we've seen so far. We got a Subaru Accent. I lied, so I'm replacing this one and probably going to this one. I like the Subarus. Actually, it's kind of a toss-up. Depends on how long I want to keep it. But those are two fantastic ones. Honestly, I would say I'd probably go for the Subaru. I would probably be more interested in a Subaru. And moving down the list, we got a Mazda. So now my things might have changed. I'd probably take this Mazda over any of the other ones. Again, $23,000, great. I love the Mazdas. I love what they've done with their SUVs. So this would be the one I would probably pick there. Buick Enclave coming in at 82 out of 100, $22,000, good price, nice little vehicle. And then you got another one, you got a Highlander right here. Now, the nice thing about a 2017 Highlander, the non-hybrid one, is you're not getting a CVT, you're actually getting an 8-speed automatic transmission, 3.6 liter V6 in it. This one, if you're looking for a long-term deal, this one would win, and look at 87 out of 100. So this is a pretty good deal, pretty good setup on here, and 20 grand, not bad at all. Number 1, we got a Honda Passport, 2019 Passport, $21,000, 89 out of 100, true 9-speed automatic transmission. Again, a 3.5 V6. This would be my pick right here. This is what I would personally take. And not that any of these are bad. They're all great vehicles, but that would be mine. And I think that's why they called it number 1, too. And they show it right here in the top of the article for you, all the way up here at the top right there. But fantastic. But there's some options for you if you're looking for a reliable midsize SUV that's not going to break the bank. Comments, questions, anything you got, put them down below. Thanks for watching.